Team 10 is asking questions after a box filled with medical letters addressed to people in San Diego was found on a busy roadway in Ohio. Those letters were addressed to people from San Diego to Chula Vista, La Mesa to El Cajon.
Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance is sorting out what happened, and one of our colleagues in Ohio found this box.
I know.
Incredible.
I know, so many questions here with this story. So this opened box was found off of a highway ramp in Cleveland, Ohio. A news photographer at our Scripps sister station saw it and picked it up. They called Team 10 when they realized the letters contained important healthcare provider information, and they were supposed to go to doctors here in San Diego. Dr. Paul Bryan is a rheumatologist in Vista. He has no patients at the Cleveland Clinic. In fact, he's never even been to Ohio.
No affiliation with Ohio at all.
So he was baffled and worried when I called him Tuesday. A box filled with hundreds of medical letters was found in the middle of a street in Cleveland. Team 10 learned the letters were addressed to hundreds of doctors in 5 states, 50 doctors in San Diego, including Dr. Bryan.
I was mostly concerned about patient information possibly being accessed or available, or if it was through some third vendor, someone who destroys charts or something of that nature.
A news photographer at our sister station in Cleveland spotted the box driving to work. He picked it up and brought it to the station and saw the letters were from the Cleveland Clinic. The U.S. Postal Service said they didn't lose them. A spokesman said the box must have slipped out of an independent courier's truck.
Particular type of thing, this is the first time in my experience in 10 years.
Our sister station returned the letters to the Cleveland Clinic. They said patient information was not in the letters, but they contained healthcare provider information. A relief to Dr. Bryan to know that his patients were safe.
If you breach that confidentiality, I think it erodes the trust and the relationship you have with a patient. So our main priority is to protect their information.
But he's still concerned that his own information was breached.
I think that it needs to be investigated. We need to find out what information is out there and how something like this could happen.
Now, clinic officials said they are talking with their independent courier to try to figure out how the box was lost. I talked to a half a dozen doctors on the phone today who all had letters in that box. All of them want to know more about how this happened and exactly what was in those letters. So this clinic still does have some answering to do. I'm Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance.